Okay, hi Queen of Swords. I know I'm a little early, a few seconds ahead of time, a couple of minutes actually. But oh, thank you for being here. Hope you can hear me okay. Oh, you're already here. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, today's decks is Mary L. Tarot with Raincoast Dreams. Okay, that's pile number one. Pile number two is Fairy Lights Tarot with the New Zealand Fairy Oracle. Hi, Blue Butterfly. So these are the decks that I'm using today, just to give you an idea. So Fairy Lights Tarot with the New Zealand Fairy Oracle. Okay, New Zealand Naturally Tarot with the Songs of My Heart Oracle. Okay, I've got Supernatural Tarot with the Fallen Angels. I have the Dark Goddess Tarot with the Divine Feminine. And for balance, I might use at times the Gods and Titans. I just thought I might do that. That's there. Okay. And I've got Santa Muerte Tarot with Santa Muerte Oracle. So that is the decks that I'm using today. So what goal does my boyfriend want to accomplish before the triplets are born? Ooh, that's an interesting reading. Okay. Because this is about your boyfriend, I'm actually going to do... Ooh! God, just flip the cards out. Actually thinking of doing Dark Goddess reading, but use the Gods and Titans with it. Okay, I'm going to, with this, I think I might do this, might be a bit easier. As if I just do this. What goals does my boyfriend, just today, I might do this. Might be a bit easier for me to keep an eye on. What goals does my boyfriend want to accomplish before the triplets are born? Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm going to add this as well. Do Gods and Titans with it. What goals does my boyfriend want to achieve? Okay. So we've got here 2 of air. So it does feel like he's got choices. He has got decisions to make. There is a sense of being at a crossroads and trying to find a sense of inner peace as well. So his goals could be about trying to find a sense of inner peace as well. So here we have 6, Amazon of air. So that sense of trying to find the truth of the situation, of what's actually going on, the facts and everything. And that sense of being recognized for his skills and his abilities. So I feel like he's trying to find a sense of inner peace within himself, being able to find the truth of all the facts of what's actually going on for him as well, and allowing him to look and be recognized for his skills and his abilities and what he's capable of as well. So here we've got sleep is going to be very important for him, making sure he has lots of sleep, lots of rest and everything. Standing in his own power is going to be really, really important. And again, we get the skills and abilities. So being recognized for his abilities, his skills. That's interesting that we have this card here with the 3 of Earth. And 3 of Earth is all about being able to feel like they're recognized for his skills and his abilities, how he's able to cope with things, knowing that he's actually not alone during this process as well is going to be really important for him. So yeah, that's what I feel that your goals for your boyfriend will be. Want to accomplish before the triplets are born, and I feel like he'll be able to make sure that he sleeps well, stands as his own power, and it's all to do with his skills and his abilities being recognized for that. Hi Valentina, hi Angela, hi Star, welcome. Don't forget that if you want a more in-depth reading, you can with the donations, or you can book a private reading through my Ko-Fi link, which Queen of Swords has already done. Amazing. Okay. Next, Angela. Thanks, Queen of Swords, for that. So how did Leo feel about my Instagram post yesterday, and why hasn't he reached out? Let's do Supernatural Tarot with the Fallen Angels. How did Leo feel about my Instagram post yesterday, and why hasn't he reached out? Okay, so we've got Seven of Pentacles here. So it feels like he's thinking about what does he actually want in his life right now. What does he want in his life? It feels like he's got a lot of stuff he's thinking about. You know, what does he want to harvest into his life right now? Seven of Bones. So it feels like he has this sense of, sorry, I'm just going to cough. He's got this conflicts. He's got a lot of conflicts. He's like trying to sort of stand up for what he believes in. He's standing up for his convictions, which seems quite important as well. And he's in isolation at the moment. I feel like he's in isolation, which is why he hasn't reached out. He's got a lot of, he's on a lot of reflection, a lot of meditation. He's got a lot of stuff that he's sort of deciding what does he want to bring into his life right now. He's got feeling like he's really struggling. I feel like he's struggling with himself at the moment. Recuperation. It could be to do with an illness, which is why he's struggling while he's in conflict. He could be recuperating from something at this time. He might be dealing with some hiccups or some things that he feels like he's in danger with. You know, he's afraid of. And he's just not being quite honest within himself. I feel like he's not being quite honest within himself at this time. That's why I feel like he hasn't reached out to you. This is what you need to know. Seems really important is that he's just dealing with a lot of stuff at the moment. He is dealing with a lot of stuff. He's in isolation and he's just not, I don't even know if he's even seen your post. He may not have even been online. He's just dealing with a lot of stuff at this time. So just take a breath and be patient. He's just dealing with a lot of stuff. Okay, thank you. So we're looking at Star's question next. Oh, thanks, Queen of Swords. That's a big help doing that. It just sort of gives me where we're at and what's going on. Okay, Star. Okay, let's do Mary L. Tarot. Oh, Queen of Swords, this is such a big help. Okay, the sense of betrayal. So I feel like he's got feelings for someone else. Okay, it's all about things that are hidden, things are not being brought out into the open. It's a sort of a private matter. I'm just getting it's a private matter that he's dealing with the heartbreak. And it's about him looking beyond the surface. I feel like he's I should get a feeling of him not being trustworthy as well. So I just don't think he's being very honest at the moment. I just feel like he's got a lot of there's some secrets and things going on. He's hurt, he's betrayed. So I just feel like, you know, I'm getting a twist between betraying, you know, he's feeling betrayed, but also about the sense of so I really feel as though at the moment there's a sense of, oh, dropping cards here, is that he's seeing someone else. I just feel like he's got feelings for someone else. He's feeling, but I also get this feeling of him being betrayed, that he has some secrets, he's some things that he's dealing with, and that he just might not be totally honest in some way. So that was me just being clumsy. So let's have a look. What have we got here with the Rain Coast Dreams? Respect, knowledge from your ancestors, wisdom from your ancestors. Don't try to steer. So it's about don't try and control him. It's about controlling yourself. It's about doing something for you. The ultimate truth is beyond words or doctrines. So I really feel it doesn't matter, you know, it's about you doing what you want to do for you, living life for you. I really feel like, yes, you've had a childhood crush on someone. It's been a year because of the pandemic and everything since you've seen him. And I really feel like he's into somebody. He's doing his own life. He's got his own stuff going on. It's really about you taking care of you. I really feel like he's got his own stuff going on with his own life. He's dealing with his own things. And you really need to sort of take care of you. I think that's really important. I feel like it's you that's got to be taken care of. You've got to do your own thing. You know, don't try and control other people. Just control yourself. I think it's about living life now. So, yeah, definitely feels like that. Okay, so what's next? Queen of Swords is such a big help doing this. Yeah, it's a PayPal account. If you go through the Ko-Fi, it is PayPal. If you just go through the Ko-Fi, it is PayPal. So it automatically goes into Ko-Fi. Just makes it easy. So yeah, so if you just go through the Ko-Fi, it is the oh, so who oh, so what's that about? Let me have a look here. Oh, thank you, Queen. So Midnight, what was Midnight Wolf's question? Okay, Midnight. Well, oh, thank you, Queen of Swords. Appreciate that donation for Midnight Wolf Tarot. So I just need Midnight Wolf Tarot's question. Okay, Midnight Wolf, I just need a question. Let's do fairy. No, let's do Let's do the New Zealand Naturally Tarot with the am I following your life purpose? Oh, good question, Midnight Wolf Tarot. So this is about following your life purpose. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So good selection of cards have come out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Following my life purpose. Good question. Life purpose. Oh, this is good. Okay. Life purpose. Oh, interesting. Okay, first card we have here is the 7 of Waves, which is all about being able to choose wisely. Okay, there are some choices that you've yet to make, so just be really aware of decisions or choices that are laid out in front of you. This is your first thing that you need to be really aware of. Secondly, here we have the sense of a shift in your ideas and your plans. Okay, there is a shift. So when you choose wisely or you make a decision in what path you actually want to take, because lots of choices are being offered to you, lots of choices seem to be offered to you. So once you make that choice, it's going to allow you to have this sense of stability. I want to say stability. Okay, I want to say a moment of reflection. Okay, a moment of reflection. So here we have the sense of nurturing your dreams, your ambitions. Okay, when you nurture your dreams and your ambitions, you're following your life purpose. Okay, Midnight Wolf. I should have really put that there. Okay, so you're following your life purpose, right? So you're following your ambition, your dreams, your energy, your vibration. I think that's part of that nurturing that energy is going to be you're following your life purpose. Okay, so here you have to look at the facts of what's actually going on. I hear this nurturing the facts. Look at the facts of what's actually going on. Nurture the truth. Expect the truth from others as well. That seems to be really, really important as well, to be able to nurture your truth, nurture your facts. That's going to be really important as well. Look at the facts of everything that's going on around you. Look at your environment, your ideas, your perceptions, and we get the sense of giving unconditionally. So I get a sense of actually receiving. It's like you're receiving, and I feel like people are going to be offering you things, and it's going to be unconditional, and that's going to be your clue that you're following your life purpose. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're in the right path. This is about awakening. I feel like it'll resonate with you totally. I feel like it'll resonate totally with you. You'll feel it in your gut instinct. You'll feel it in your intuition. You'll feel it within your body that you're following your life path. This is where this is about trusting yourself, Midnight Wolf. Okay, you really need to trust that you're following the right path. It may not be the big financial big financial thing or anything like that, but you're following your life purpose. It makes you excited. Okay, it gives you a sense of awakening within oneself. It gives you the strength that you actually need, the stamina, the endurance. You actually feel it in your body. Yeah, you do need to trust. It's so important to trust that. And you'll feel it. You'll feel that strength. You'll feel that within you. You'll feel that yourself, the courage to keep going, that perseverance. So important in that. Nine of Waves. So you get this wish fulfillment. You feel like you're fulfilling the wishes, you're fulfilling your desires, you're fulfilling your dreams, your goals. I feel that for you. Okay, I get this feeling of acceptance of life's ups and downs. Now, you're going to have some difficult times, but that's part of the journey. And that's accepting that. Accepting that's going to be so important. Being able to accept that you're going to have life's ups and downs. That's going to be part of the process. Okay? And it's about you using all your skills, all your tools that are given to you. It's like people are going to be offering you tools, and it's about using those tools to manifest your reality. Okay? Manifest what you want. Okay? It's going to be super important. And you'll have breakthroughs. You'll have these moments of coming against a wall, but then you'll break through those walls. Okay, so I feel like you're going to achieve your life purpose by doing those. Okay, that's going to be really important. Okay, so that's going to be part of I think you're going to be following your life purpose. You're doing the right thing with the choices that you actually make. So let's have a look at songs of heart. So the first one is I'm brave. You know, we talked about courage and having strength. So within lies the courage of my ancestors who bravely sought new adventures. Okay. So the next card here we're looking at is I cultivate a safe harbor. Like a Karora harbor is a sheltered haven, I maintain my own sacred space. Okay. Nextly, connection is powerful. My soul is connected to a community. Their strength is my strength. So this is about connecting with those that have like mind, who are able to support you and guide you, maybe mentor you in regards to your life purpose, who are able to sort of give you some ideas about where you want to go. I discharge negativity, like smoke rising from a burning bay leaf. Any negativity flows harmlessly away from me. So this is knowing you're protected, you're guided, you're supported in the direction that you want to go. I devote time to laughter, allowing myself to laugh, to feel joy and happiness, are key habits for my mental awareness. So don't forget to take some time out for yourself. So important, Midnight Wolf, to actually allow yourself a break. Okay? I believe in myself. My self-belief is driven by the same energy as the power generated by Lake Benmore. These are places in New Zealand, by the way, if you're unsure about that. So, yeah, it really does talk about your choices, your strength that comes from within you, that trust in yourself. It's so important. So hopefully that helps, Midnight Wolf, give you some idea. Thank you for donating that, Queen of Swords. Totally appreciate that indeed. Okay, so that was New Zealand Naturally Tarot with Songs of My Heart. Okay, Supernatural with the... You needed to hear this. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Okay, so we've got Valentina is so... Okay, so let's do this. Thank you, Midnight Wolf. Really appreciate that feedback. Okay, Valentina's next. Okay, so let's have a look at Valentina's question here. Valentina, where are we? Valentina. Thank you, Queen of Swords. That really helps get me right into the headspace there. So let's have a look. Do you see Carlo being in love with his baby mama and having her? Oh, I didn't feel it yesterday. Okay, so let's have a look here. firstly, we have some harmony within the physical aspects. He gets 6 of things. So I feel like he's giving unconditionally to the situation. And it's a celebration of something that holds them together. And we get that sense of Queen of Goblets. And I get that she's the baby's mother. So I actually don't see it being, even though it's emotional, I actually don't see it too romantic. I actually don't see it as being romantic. I just feel it as being very supportive, very caring, very kind. I don't see a lot of passion. It could be a love, but it's not like, I don't see it being, I just see them being very supportive. Okay, yeah, I've got friendship. I knew that would come through. So it feels very friendship, very harmony, very much. And there is a sense of restraint from the situation. I do feel there is a sense of containment in the situation. It does feel very sort of chained. I don't feel romantic. It doesn't feel romantic. It feels very, just very supportive. There is a love there, but I don't feel like it's I don't feel like it's a relationship as such as being romance currently. So I just don't feel like it's a relationship as such as a commitment. I don't feel like it's a commitment in that way. I feel it's more like a friendship, a support. Feels very harmony. It just feels very much on par with what's needing to be in the moment. Just feels very but I do feel like it's restrained. It's like there is a sense of containment from it all. It does feel very I want to say, what's the word that I'm looking for here? It feels very restricted in some way. Okay, but I don't see a romance as such. Okay, I don't feel like a long-term romance. I feel like it's very much in the moment as being very supportive energy. It feels very supportive. Okay. I just don't see the romance in it, but I feel like there is a restriction there. There is a containment there. There is something that's holding him there. And I think it might be because of the child. It could be to do with the child, Valentina. It could be to do with the child. It's what's keeping him there. So I just don't feel like it's a true love, or, you know what I mean? It's a convenience. Restricted as in a convenience. Okay. So who's next? Queen of Swords. Spoilt Fairy. Oh, okay. Spoilt Fairy is next. Did I have Star? Have I missed anybody? Okay, so what's next? Who's next? So I'm just trying to see, making sure I'm not skipping anybody. Okay, Spoilt Fairy. Yeah, PayPal is through Ko-Fi. If you go through Ko-Fi, it automatically goes to PayPal. So yep. Valentina, if you just go into goes automatically. Just for those that want to know. Ah, I spelled that wrong. Should have been PayPal. Goes through Ko-Fi automatically. If you go into Ko-Fi, donate through there, it goes automatically through PayPal. Yep. It's because I'm in New Zealand. Don't really have it's just easier for me to go through there. So I go through US dollars. Okay, so who's next? I'm going through. Sorry, I'm all reading all that. Okay, I did start. Oh, cool. I told you I'm losing the plot. I don't know who I am. Spoilt Fairy. Will I be engaged to my boyfriend this year? Okay, this is about engagements. Pay. So Queen. So I'm doing Spoilt Fairy. Okay, will I be engaged to my boyfriend this year? Let's do Santa Muerte Tarot with Santa Muerte Oracle. Okay. Thanks, Queen of Swords. It really clears my head to follow you. Otherwise, I get a bit of confusion. So this is good. Okay. Will I be engaged to my boyfriend this year? So this is about engagement. So what's happening within the relationship? Spoiled Fairy. Ooh. So straight away, we've got conflicts, standing up for your convictions, standing up for your beliefs. Seeking the truth, the facts of the relationship. You need to actually look at the facts, look at the situation that's actually going on, actually face those situations. Because you've got an ending to here. There's something that needs to end before the opportunities arise. Okay, so there's some standing up for your convictions, there's some conflicts and things going on. Okay, Spoiled Fairy, I really feel like there is a sense of being able to face the truth or the facts of what's actually going on in the relationship right now. It feels like there's something that needs to be dealt with, and so that can end, so the new opportunities can arise. Okay, so opportunities can arise. Now let's have a look using Santa Muerte. Okay, so we've got this sense of chaos going on. Does feel like there's a lot of stuff happening, and you just need to try and put yourself in the right thing here. Got determination. Ooh, okay. Ooh, look here. We've got a birth of something new. So let me just double check. You're dealing with some family situations. Okay, those family situations need to end. Whatever it is, it needs to be dealt with. And that's why everything feels very chaotic. Feels like there's a lot of stuff happening. Okay, so that's part of it as well. So I just want to double check this one here. It's about trusting your instincts. Trusting your gut instincts is really important. Trusting your knowledge. I just want to read this to you. Just a moment here. Indulge the flame that you're burning without repressing it. Transform it into your strong point with pride, and you'll obtain the results you desire. So that feeling of dealing with your family issues and things that's going on, then I feel like you will start to have the engagement will come into fruition. Okay, so I think it's just going to deal with all this chaotic stuff that's happening at the moment and allow yourself to actually focus on what's important to you. So that's super important. Okay, so I hope that points you in the right direction there at the moment. Okay, let's do the Dark Goddess with the Divine Feminine. Okay, so what's next in this? Okay, peace and love is next. Peace and love. Okay, so this is about being financially stable. Oh. Don't forget to let me know if you donate. If you donate straight through Ko-Fi, it goes straight to PayPal. Just with me being in New Zealand, that's the easiest way for me to do it. I just want to just do this as well. I didn't even think about this as well, if you want. Let's do this. Sorry, guys. Just want to, if you want, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Is that it? Yeah. This one, cheap. Okay, not that one. This here. If you go through here, if you go through there, should give you, does give you the PayPal link as well. Okay, sorry, I'm just writing this in. There we go. Look at that. Right, peace and love. You want to know, will your family be financially stable and supported? Right. Okay. Ooh. So, just talks about looking beyond the illusion and looking beyond the surface. It feels like you need to really sort of dive deep into the situation, using your skills and abilities to enable you to be financially stable and supported this year. I feel like you just need to sort of deep look at what your what nurturing. I'm getting a sense of, you know, what are you aiming towards? What are you aiming towards physically in moving direction? You know, what direction are you actually moving in, which is really important. It's going to be a slow journey. It's definitely a slow journey, but it does talk about fulfillment, your attainment, about attaining what you need to do. So I really feel peace and love that you can do it. It is achievable. Okay, it is achievable in what you want to do. That's really important. Okay, so you're going to, let's have a look here. We've got Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end, my soul. So it's about, what are you doing? What actions are you actually taking to reach your goal? There are some things that you can do to make sure you are financially stable and supported this year. It could be about working some extra hours, maybe you need to make sure that you put some money aside. There are some things that you can budget and do to make sure that you are financially stable and supported. Even if you're putting away just a few $5 a week to start with, you know, put away a few dollars, a cup of coffee, whatever that amount of money is, put that money aside, and that's going to help. You know, putting away a few coins each week, you know, all your loose change, put that into a jar. It's amazing how much you can save in that respect. So your high priestess says, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. So it's about loving and supporting those around you as well as yourself. That's super important. and I've arrived. I am where I'll always be, in love. So again, it's about believing in yourself, trusting in yourself, loving who you are and what you're about. So that's really important. Okay, so peace and love, I think, yes, you can be financially stable and supported, but it's about believing in yourself, looking at putting away a few coins each week. You might not be rich and you might not have a huge amount of money, but you'll be able to cope with your bills and be able to do what you need to do. And you are supported, you are loved by those around you. That's going to be part of the process as well. So yeah, I really think you can be financially stable, but what actions do you need to take to achieve those goals? That's the thing that you've got to do. That's what you've got to decide for yourself, because we're all individuals, we're all different in where that's going to be. Okay, so thank you for that. That's cool. So who's next? Okay, let's have a look. Amel Malak. Okay, Amel Malak. So let's have a look. I should have done it. I keep forgetting to put Tarot Oracle's chat thing, which would make this whole much easier. There's a person on my mind, loves me. He's a Virgo. Should I move or forget him? Okay, it's interesting. Let's have a look at the Muriel Tarot. Is the person on my mind loves me? Does he love you? Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. The first card we have is Page of Swords. Again, we're like seeking the truth. We're looking for the truth. We need to face the truth. Are we ready to actually face the truth with what's going on? Welcome, peace and love. Welcome. Okay, Amal. Let's have a look. I feel like you just need to be looking at the truth of the situation. What's actually going on? It's really important. Okay, there are some choices to make. It feels like you're standing on a precipice. You're standing on the edge and you're ready to move through this with decisions being made. Okay. You get a lot of passion here. We've got King of Wands. So we've got adventures. We've got possibilities. Okay, so you need to look at the facts of what's actually going on in this relationship. Are you communicating? Are you able to communicate? Okay, I feel like you're really at the edge. You've got some choices and decisions to make. And I do feel like there is a sense of adventure going on here. Just feel like I've got one more card pulling out for you here for some reason. Ooh, we've got Seven of Cups. So I feel like there's a different path. There's many paths you can take. Okay, you've got Seven of Cups here. And this to me is about there's many paths you can take. And you need to choose wisely. You know, do you sit and wait? Or do you just get on with your life? I mean, it's totally up to you, really. It's just sort of like this whole thing of you've got choices. Let's have a look and see what the Rain Coast Dreams has to tell you, because that sort of gives you a little bit more information here. It says, walk in a stranger's footsteps and learn. Ooh, walk in a stranger's footsteps and learn. So maybe you need to put yourself in a different perspective. Look at things from a different angle in some way. Bend with the wind to avoid breaking. So maybe you need to be a little bit flexible. Next here, do not mix up what we think with what actually is. Wow. Thanks, Metamorphic. Do not mix up with what we think with what actually is. It's an interesting combination of messages there. I really feel like you need to look at the facts. How do you truly feel about the situation? How can you communicate the situation? What choices do you actually have? Thanks, Queen of Swords. So really allow yourself that possibility to be able to think really clearly about what you actually want. What's the facts of it? That's important. And what choices do you actually have in this situation? And which path are you going to follow? Because you've got this possibility of adventure. I feel like this is about adventures, about new ventures, about new possibilities. Here, the King of Wands is saying to me, like, you've got these choices ahead of you. You've got these decisions. These cards here, Two of Wands and Seven of Cups, to me is all about choices and decisions and options available to you. And it's sort of reinforcing in that way, and that possibility. And it's sort of talking about this venture, this possibility. Interesting cards to think about. Okay, that was a bit deeper than I anticipated, but sometimes these things happen. Okay, let's do the Fairy Lights Tarot with the New Zealand Fairy Oracle. Okay, next list, Mel. Okay, I did that. Now JST. Okay, will I finally find real love and meet a good man soon? This is such a big help. Thanks, Queen of Swords, for doing this. It really helps huge when I actually... Okay, will I finally find real love and meet good man soon? Let's have a look. Whew. Okay, what have we got here? Queen of Swords. Okay, we need to really nurture our ideas and our plans about what type of man we really want in our life. Okay, you need to really nurture your ideas and your plans about, your ideals. I want to say ideals about what a good man means to you. You need to really revisit that idea. Okay, there's some tasks that need to be completed. Ooh, you need to complete some tasks. You need to finish some things. And I think it can be part of, have a real complete picture. It's like you need to have a complete picture about what type of, what institutes a good man. Whoa, okay, we got 4 of coins here. So what ideas are you actually holding on to? Can you be a little bit more flexible with your ideas of what a good man can be? Okay, Jay, I think that's really important for you to think about, to reflect on. What constitutes a good man? And I think once you've got that down to, in your mind, I think then it will happen. But at the moment, you're standing on the edge. I feel like you're standing on the edge of a cliff and you're looking ahead and you're not quite sure about what constitutes maybe a good man in your mind. It's very subjective. Each person is individual. What resonates with you, whoops, as a person. Make sure I don't drop those. Okay. Let's have a look. Love. Ooh, we got a kuru. Okay. Purupiri Ochikitai Hururura. Of the West. And we have fire, creative energy, burning. Okay. So let's have a little bit of a look-see here. Okay, let's have a little bit of a look-see here. We have, definitely feels like there's hope. Okay, straight away, the first word I get here with the kuru is hope. Okay, you get a sense of hope, possibilities, new beginnings. I just want to read something to you. Traditional Maori law. I just felt like this was quite important. The Tuhuna, keeper of the secrets, knew that the Maori or life force of an individual has the potential to get stuck in the past, preventing a person from moving on with the next stage of life. It was understood that unless all aspects of self were ready to move on and embrace new possibilities, a new beginning or a fresh start with infinite possibilities could not truly occur. I felt that was really important for you to listen to. Okay, I think that's part of what I was saying. I think that was really, really important here. So, purepere. Okay, purepere o te tai haurora is Fairy of the West. Okay. So we're talking about our emotions, our feelings. How do we feel about the whole situation? Okay, that seems really, really important right now. So how do you feel? What's your honesty, your integrity within regards to with what's going on for you in regards to meeting a good man? I feel like there's some blocks, there's some things stopping you, okay, from moving on to a good man. So I just thinking there's a few things here. Here we have a sense of the fire, the air. Okay, I'm just want to read a couple. I like sort of reading a little bit of this into it here. Here we've got the sense of having an inner strength. Okay, what's restricting you? What's stopping you? It's come up again with fire, with ahi. It's about restrictions. You know, what difficulties are happening for you? So this is really important here. And I just feel if you've drawn this card ahi into your ally, the presence of ahi indicates restrictions or difficulties in some form. You may be locked into what feels like a frustrating, arduous, or slow process and feel largely dependent on other factors. The energies of ahi that entered your life indicate the need to be very persistent if you wish to move beyond the constrictions. This is an opportunity to develop an increased level of inner strength. The presence of the symbol indicates it is time to exercise fortitude and greater effort. Persistence and effort brings greater strength and personal development as life lessons are met and learned. Okay, so I hope that's sort of, you know, for you to move forward in love, okay, there are some things that you actually need to deal with first. And once you've dealt with those things, then the possibilities are endless. Okay, so that's something to sort of think about. I think that's really important. Okay, so who's next? Okay, wow, Queen of Swords is such a huge help. Okay, Mania. Okay, Mania, what's coming towards me in love? Okay, Mania. Where's your question here, Mania? Whoops, I've gone straight past it. Such big help here. Thank you, Queen of Swords, for that. What's coming towards me in love? Okay, what's coming towards me in love? Let's do supernatural with fallen angels. What's coming towards me in love? Okay. Oh my God, it's been nearly an hour. Wow, guys. Don't forget, if you do donate, please let Queen of Swords know so she can add you to the donated list. So I can jump the list. Of course, there are the two options, either going through Ko-Fi or going through my blog. So what's coming towards me in love? Right, let's have a look. First card here we have is a Six of Bones. It talks about success, victory. Okay, it does feel like there's been some struggles, there's been some conflicts, but it does talk about success and victory towards love. Okay, as long as you're open to it, of course. You've got the Page of Pentagrams. So you're looking at, what are you learning? Okay, what have you learned? Acknowledging what you've learned in regards to love is going to give you that success. It does look at your priorities. You know, what's important to your journey. So, you know, what's important to you in regards to love? What's important to you? That's part of it, Maria. Maria, it's really important. Okay, so Maria, you're looking at victory and success in love. Love's coming towards you. It's possible there. It's all about what lessons you've learned from the past. Okay, what enables you to make sure that you stay grounded. Okay, and it's all about your priorities. What's your priorities in love? Okay, we're talking about movement, some changes, some travel. Coming up in many aspects with this deck is danger. It's all about warnings. You know, love might not be smooth, might not be smooth sailing. Okay, you might have some challenges, but there is a reason to celebrate. That's an interesting one. So here you've got a lot of changes, a lot of travels going on. It might not be smooth sailing. It might not be what you expect, but there is reason to celebrate in the end. So love's there. It does feel like there is a sense of looking at your priorities. What's important to you to love? Okay, it feels like it's quite a broad journey. There's a lot going on. Lots of ups and downs. It feels very might not be smooth sailing. It might not be what you expect. So some things to think about. Okay, after Maria, who's next? Okay, after Maria. Oh, Himanshi. Current feelings of N. I'm actually going to do the dark goddess, but with the gods entitlements. Whoa, okay. That flew out. For those who didn't see. Okay. So let's have a look here. Sedna. With 8 of water. Oh, there's a feeling of walking away. Feels like walking away from something. So maybe he feels like he's walking away from something. Not necessarily you, but he definitely feels like he's walking away from you. Feels like he needs a lot of strength, a lot of endurance about something. It does feel like he's walking away from something and needs a lot of strength, a lot of courage. I think this is really important for you to know. But he's feeling very defeated. He feels like he's in a no-win situation for some reason. There's something going on. There's something going on about the situation. There does seem to be some doubt coming through. Okay. Does feel like there's something going on. It does feel like there's a walking away or walking into something. Okay, and it feels like he's going to need some strength. He's going to need some courage. And he's feeling very defeated about something. Might not be what you expect, but it's what's coming through in the cards. Feels like there's some anger. Here we've got some anger about an issue. So he feels betrayed about something. He feels something's not quite right. Feels like he needs to feels like he's focusing needs to use his skills and his abilities. So it does feel like there's a little bit of anger or something going on. There's something going on behind the scenes. Don't know what it is about, but it feels important to what's going on about you. Okay, so I just feel like he's walking away from something. He needs his strength and endurance. He needs his courage. because he's feeling very defeated. Something's not quite right about the situation. He's got a lot of anger or rage about it. And it feels like you need to know this, because it feels like he needs to, feel like he's focusing a lot on that issue and stuff. And maybe using his skills and his ability, maybe it's something to do with his skills and abilities. Could be to do with work related about something. So yeah, that's the message that I'm getting for you in regard to that, Himanchi. Just feels like there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that we're not quite sure about, and it's causing an issue. So it might be that. It might be the stuff that he's dealing with that's coming through. It might be more important than worrying about your feelings towards you. So there might be some stuff that he's dealing with. It might not be about your actual relationship, but it's something that you need to know about. So maybe he's dealing with a lot of stuff that he's going on behind the scenes, and just not to worry about how he feels about you right now. You know, it could be about that. Just felt like that message was so important, that he's dealing with a lot of stuff. So yeah. So next was B. Sometimes the message that comes through is not always what we want or desire. Maybe it's something that's more important to the situation that's going on at this time. So just a sort of a reflection on that as well. Let's do this. I've just changed the banners a bit for a bit. Okay, so who was next? B. Okay, B. Right, okay, so let's have a look at this. General message. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Queen of Swords, can you just post the links, please? The Ko-Fi and the blog with the PayPal button too. Even though Ko-Fi goes directly to PayPal, it's totally connected, but you have the options to go either way. And just let me know if you've made a donation, please, just so I can check. Okay, B, got a general message for you. Let's go. Just getting Santa Muerte, Santa Muerte Tarot, Santa Muerte Oracle. Okay, so general message. Thanks, Luna Moon. Appreciate the feedback. Definitely appreciate it. Okay, general message. Let's have a look. What are we going to get here? General message for B, please. Oops. Sorry, you get the car honking. That's the kids. That's the not really kids, the young adults. There's the cars in the background. So let's have a look here. 3. Okay, general message for you with the Santa Muerte Tarot, and oh, it's interesting. So here we have the sense of I feel like you need to stand up for your convictions. You need to stand up for your beliefs, B. Okay, I feel like somebody's sort of coming down hard on you, and you need to stand up for your beliefs and what's going on. It's all about your abilities, your skills. Okay, I feel like someone's coming quite harsh, quite down on you, and for you to grow and expand, I think you really need to sort of stand up for what you believe, recognize your own skills, your own abilities, and what you're capable of. Let the sun shine on this whole situation. I feel like you need to find your own sense of happiness and joy, and this comes from your own definition. not from what anybody else thinks. I feel like someone's being quite harsh on you. Oh, thank you, Emmys. Wow, Emmys donated. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Totally appreciate that. Wow. Okay, so we've got that here. So you have to decide what you want to cut out, what you want to remove from your life. What do you want to let go of? What do you want to, I feel like you want to cut somebody out, actually. I feel like this is more about a person. This is a person that you might need to remove, someone who's very toxic from your life, okay? Someone who causes a lot of chaos, okay? They cause a lot of chaos in your life, a lot of distractions. They are not very positive in your journey. So you really need to trust your instincts, trust your intuition in how you feel about somebody. I think that's really, really important. Okay, so that's really important for you. So I feel like someone's being very harsh, being very critical. So you need to really decide if you really want them in your life. I feel like you need to cut them out, you know, but that's your decision. Ultimately, that's your decision. But they do cause a lot of chaos, a lot of distraction in your life. So you really need to trust your instincts. Trust where you're at in your life. Okay, so that's the tarot. The oracle. Okay, MS. Makes sense? Okay, cool. MS, right. Let's have a look at your question. Wow, so you've got a paid one here, MS. Let's find your question here. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, so let's have a look here, MS. Okay, I think we're going to go. Nice deep breath. Okay. I'm just going to lay out the cards at the moment. Now, of course, you're not going to be able to see them all. No, one more there. Okay. Just going to go with the flow. Okay, MS. Let's have a look here. Okay, I've just got to do, something's just pulled into me, so just wait a second. Oh, these things happen. Sometimes I'll be doing something and something else will speak loudly to me. Okay, so let's have a look here. Just one card here. This is what happens when you donate. Okay, so let's have a look. Are you ready? Deep breath. Let's have a look. First card here. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so here we have the Tower card. So it tells me that things look like they might be doom and gloom, okay? But it means that you can rebuild the situation. Rebuild. And we have the Six of Cups. So it tells me that you're sort of holding on to the past. Holding on to what could be or what was, should I say. So I feel like you're holding on to the past, which is causing you to feel like your walls are crumbling around you. It doesn't feel like things are moving in such a positive light. Okay, so let's have a look here. Here we've got new beginnings, new possibilities. So when you rebuild, ooh, it feels like something's being taken from you. Okay, but you can be empowered. on your journey. I think your past is affecting things at the moment. This is to do with past, okay? Feels very much in the past, okay? And it's affecting you right now. But you've got a choice to be empowered to begin again, okay? I feel like you've got this sense of doom and gloom going on within you, okay, MS? I really feel as though you've got this mind, this perspective that things are a little bit doom and gloom, a little bit shaky, a little bit wobbly. So you need to think about rebuilding those thoughts, those ideas, those perspectives. Have a leap of faith, okay? Have a leap of faith is what I'm getting here. Have a leap of faith. The Tower card just came to me. Have a leap of faith, because you can be empowered on your journey, okay? You can be empowered on this new beginning, this new adventure, okay? Are you ready to open the gate? Okay. Are you ready to push open the gate and choose the path that you desire? I feel like you've got this doubt. Okay. This doubt. You got to remove this doubt. Okay. Choose the path wisely. Push open the gate. Keep getting push open the gate. You don't get caught up in what it looks like. Right, Queen of Swords. So true. So true. Here you've got this adventure, this possibility, okay, this movement forward, this motivation, this drive, this passion. Don't hesitate to push open the gate, to make the choices that you actually need to make. Hey, this is an interesting reading. Oh, there's a lot of past life, past stuff, past life, past energy that you're bringing through. So you just need to make the choices, make the decisions. It's interesting, really interesting when you're looking at the numbers and things that are coming through here. So let's have a look. Ooh, look at the facts. Don't get too caught up in perceptions and things like that. Just look at the facts of what's actually happening. Look at the truth of it all. Again, I get that sense of we're getting a lot of passion, getting a lot of adventures, a lot of possibilities here, opportunities arising. It's looking at what are your priorities, what's important to you. Whoa, really powerful cards. Okay, so let's have a look here. What messages do we get? First one is, one bad chapter doesn't mean your story is over. One bad chapter. So if I keep getting your past is catching you up, it's like you're carrying on your past energy. You've got to let that go. What happened in the past does not affect you now. Okay. If you forget yourself, you become the universe. If you forget yourself, you become the universe. So are you forgetting who you are? Are you letting yourself be in the background? Or are you standing up for yourself? Ooh, interesting. The moon at my door, 'tis what the thief left behind. Ooh, that's a very Seven of Swords card there. Ooh. The moon at my door, 'tis what the thief left behind. So what are you afraid of? Ooh. Again, I get that. What are you afraid of? Ooh. Okay, some things to think about. Next card we're going to look at here is the Crystal Alley card, is what I chose, is what I got for you here. And this is Hematite. Okay, so Hematite, it's earth, and it's about manifesting. Okay, manifesting your light. But let's have a little bit more information. Okay, so this is a very earthy card. Okay, so hematite. It's about being grounded. So grounded. So this is your. So this is about the earth heart. So heart of the earth and your root chakra. Okay, and your affirmation is, I am a channel for light to manifest on earth. I'm a channel for light to manifest on earth. Hematite has appeared in your cards to remind you that part of your purpose here on earth is to bring the light of spirit into the physical world through your creations, actions, and words. Okay, so I feel like you're so worried about what's going on with your Sagittarius, your crush, and will he declare his feelings to me? You're forgetting about who you are as an individual. Okay, so you're forgetting about who you are. Who are you? What's your life purpose? You're so wound up in the love of another person that you're forgetting about who you are. Okay, so this is quite interesting. So thinking about who you are and what you want out of life, how you can rebuild your life, how you can begin your new journey. What do you need to push the gate on? What are your goals? What are your dreams? Who else are you? You know, you don't have to be a part of another person. You can be a whole person within yourself. Does that make sense? Does that allow you to think about, yes, I know you thought about how compatible are you and your part, this person, but think about you. Who are you? What are you about? What's your path? So often we expend our energy trying to get off the rock and back home to the higher realms. Trust me, you'll die and your conscience will go back to infinite lightness. But going home is not the point of the journey here on earth. The point is to bring that energy and consciousness down here so that the realm of physicality can become illuminated and enlightened. Manifesting light is the great task in which we have come to earth to participate. So I feel like you have more to offer. You have more to life, more to do. So think about your life purpose. What do you want to achieve, MS? This is what's part of the process, part of the journey. Okay? So hopefully that helps. That makes sense. Okay. Wow, that was a huge, huge, huge thing to think about. Whew. Yeah, some things to think about for sure. I love Muriel. This was the first edition, by the way. There are some differences in the images if you get the second edition. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful reading. Right, okay, so let's do New Zealand naturally. We've got Red Rose. Have we next? Queen of Swords, Red Rose. What can I expect from Harvey towards? Let's find Red Rose's message here. Red Rose. Okay, there's such a big Queen of Swords. You don't know how much I appreciate this. I'm in a much better headspace today than I was yesterday. Feels much more calmer today, so that energy-wise, so that's good. So what can I expect from Harvey towards me tomorrow at the gym? Okay, call me Raph. Okay, Raphia. Rose, Raphia. Okay, Raphia, let's have a look. What can you expect from Harvey at the gym? What can you expect? Oh, okay. Interesting. 4 cards popped out. This looks like it's similar cards to before. Oh no, 5 cards here. Okay, this is an interesting combination of cards. Straight away, we're getting about, two of the words I got was, how do you choose to react? Whatever he does tomorrow, whatever he does at the gym, how do you choose to react is what I got here. How do you choose to react is the first thing to think about. How are you going to choose to react tomorrow? Whatever he does towards you, however he acts, how are you going to react? Is my question here. Okay. It's about giving unconditionally. You're not going to give to him with conditions. Okay, really important to think about. How do you choose to react? Are you going to give unconditionally no matter how he reacts? Okay. I feel like you've got to do a lot of reflection. There's a lot of contemplation, maybe taking a little bit of time out for yourself. Not worry too much about what is happening. What are you holding on to? Oh, I feel like, I feel like this is about putting something aside. So this could be about putting yourself aside. I feel like you need to put yourself aside from all this that's going on around you. I feel like this is an alone time at the gym. Don't worry too much. Okay, I feel like easily wounded. I feel like there's a bit of an emotional thing. You need to realign yourself. I feel like this is about I'm getting like a fish out of water, so to speak, in the Rider-Waite-Smith type imagery, is that fish out of water. So I'm getting a sense of needing to, Raffia, I get this feeling of needing to actually align yourself. Okay, put yourself back into your own emotions, your own feelings about where you're at. Interesting here. So let's, okay, straight away, we're getting life is a blank slate. I can change the situation at any time for a result that works better for me. So go with no expectations is what I'm saying here. Go with no expectations about how he's going to act towards you. Okay? I work through any conflict. I'm tolerant of others' beliefs and their right to express views different from. So he may not express himself the way that you expect him to. Okay? One more is I honor honor my body. The Manuka flower entrusts me to care for myself. I live and believe in her reminder of self-care. So go to the gym with the expectation of taking care of yourself. Okay? You have a blank slate in how you choose to react with him. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Really appreciate that donation. That is so appreciated. Oh, these donations, so appreciated. Oh my God, that's so cool. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, so hopefully that sort of gives you a bit of an idea about where you're at and what you need to do for you. Yeah, so hopefully that helps. Yeah. Okay, so Jasmine's donated, so Jasmine's next. So Jasmine, your question, please. Don't know if you typed in your question already. I'm not sure. Jasmine actually donated already. Oh, yeah, you did write up your question, did you? Oh, no, Jasmine's there. Just not sure if you actually typed up. Question, okay. Just waiting for Jasmine's question. Oh, you didn't, you donated though? Yeah, cool. I just need a question, Jasmine. Oh my God, that's so appreciated. You don't know how much I appreciate donations. Just so appreciated. Okay, for the readings. So let's have a look. What question? Just need to post your question. And let's get into goddess. Okay, so we're doing the dark goddess here. Oh, I've got question. I don't know what your question is, but I've got cards already popping out for you as I think about you. So I don't know what your question is, but I've got cards already popping out that seemed important. So I'm just waiting for a question. Oh, nice deep breath. Let's light an incense, shall we? While we wait, let's send in some love. Rose. Just waiting for a question from Jasmine. I know everything takes a bit of time, no big deal. While I just also, I can see that I've lit a bit of incense in here already, and I haven't. Okay, I'm just waiting for Jasmine's question. Just clearing away the energy of the past readings. Let's just clear that energy. Just waiting for Jasmine's question. Oh, that's a good one. Should you keep it businesslike? Okay. Or actually, okay, let's do this. Okay, this is going to be interesting because what we're going to do is we're going to do, this must be the heart of the situation. Okay, so let's do, should you keep it businesslike? I'm going to do it like a bit of a throwdown here. Interesting. Okay, I have any question about my annoying crush? I don't. Oh, okay, so should you keep it businesslike? Ooh, okay. So this is businesslike. Okay, and should you say something? Okay, now any other advice? Oh, okay. Here's the heart of it. Okay. Okay. Right, feminine. Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna. Just give us a little bit more information about this guitarist, about this relation. Okay. Okay. Right. Ready? Are you ready, Jasmine? Okay, so let's do this. Business-like. Okay, so what have we got here? Oh, it could sense, I want to say, it's interesting. Could cause a sense of corruption to the situation. Oh, interesting. So if you, here we get the devil here. It's called corruption in this case, but I feel like it'll chain you to something which you may not want in the end, may confuse the situation in some way. So here we get, oh, okay, I've got the high priestess here, or the priestess here. So I get that sense of moon energies, a sense of emotions, a sense of the tides flowing in a way. I'm getting a lot of sort of moon energy, how it moves with your emotions, with the tides. It's funny here with the priestess here, I'm getting about sort of secrets being revealed, which may not be in a good way. There may be time to sort of keep things secret. Doesn't feel very positive thing to do. I'm getting a sense of, I could feel like you're giving a lot of yourself away. Could be a very sort of slow journey here. I'm getting a sense of a very slow journey. Interesting card. Interesting. Just feel like I just need a little bit more about this card here. Just going to give a little bit more. I just want to have a look at a little bit about Artemis. Seems to be standing out quite strongly in this, and I want to know why. Why Artemis? In the page way. Okay, so let's have a look here. Just want to see what Artemis says. Purify the space you live in. Oh, okay. Could talk about obligations. Yeah, you thought so, to be honest. Yeah, I just don't feel like it's something that I think you should keep it business-like. You know, if you disrupt that business side of it, yeah, feel like it. Yeah, it just felt really important. I knew I had to look at this. Artemis talks about becoming more of an obligation, so it could disrupt things a little bit. Okay, interesting. So let's have a look here. Whew. Here we have Four reverse. So what are you actually holding on to? Maybe you need to put something aside for a rainy day. Put something aside for another time. Put something aside for another time. Yeah, I get that. Sense of, that's interesting, a celebration. So there are other things to celebrate. Congratulations. Contracts. Contracts. And it does feel like a wealth. I think it's good to keep things professional, because you can disrupt the business side of it. If you say something, I feel like you're going to disrupt the business side of it. Where if you just keep it professional, I feel like you're going to be able to celebrate the business aspects. Interesting here. I get that whole thing of keeping things traditional. And I get that in sort of a work sense, business feeling. Otherwise, it's going to cause a lot of stress and worry. There's some things in life you cannot control, and there's some things you can. Does that make sense? I feel like there's a lot of yeah, like looking at the cards overall, I just feel like keep it business-like, keep it professional, because you're going to, otherwise you're going to disrupt the business aspect to it all. It's going to become very muddied. I want to say muddied waters. In this case, I want to say muddied waters. Interesting. Okay, so let's have a look here. Here we have a sense of interesting. It's funny, you got Joan of Arc and Pope Joan. So I don't know what Joan's got to do with it, but it's interesting. So here you've got a still like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Here you have Khadija. I'm spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth myself. And I get that a sense of, it's your business. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. So I feel like the possibilities are there in whatever happens, but don't make it happen just yet. I feel like I'm feeling like maybe when things are complete, I don't know what that is, but I feel like maybe when things are complete. Let's have a look. Yeah, she did. She was murdered for her beliefs, her convictions. She died. Okay. Revelation. I feel like this is stormy. It's got a lot to do. Let's have a look here. Let's read this. Okay, it's all your chakras. Let's have a look at your affirmation. I allow the divine to inform me of my highest path. Prepare you for the experience of revelation. Something's about to be revealed that will change the way you perceive your reality and the world. This experience of revelation will enable you to understand the plan that the divine has for you. The curtains will be pulled back and you'll see the inner working. Oh, so you need to be careful not to disrupt that. Revelation often is an abrupt change of direction. It can turn out to be a shortcut and not the detour you fear it to be. Be ready to jump when the universe presents you with the revelatory moment. Feels like you've been given a new opportunity. So this is interesting. Some things to think about. Please don't die on any stakes. Right. Hopefully that gives you some clarity with what's going on for you in regards to the situation. So hopefully that helps. Okay. Any more donations gone through? Has anyone else donated? Just checking. Okay, we got K. Capricorn B. K Love. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at your thing here. Whew. That was an interesting reading. I feel like I've jumped the gun here. Okay, I'm just going to go here because it's going to be easy for me. Sorry, I know it's actually K Love's message, but it's just easier for me to do it this way instead of trying to scroll back with all the bits and pieces. So K Love, has the Capricorn been the Jasmine, when it gets uploaded, come back and re-listen. I feel like, okay, the message, Jasmine, was the fact of you just not doing anything about the relationship just yet. I feel like things are going to open up to you later on. No, Jasmine, I feel like the relationship is keep it business-like for the moment and let things unfold naturally. I feel like you just need to keep things business-like for the moment because it's going to disrupt everything. And then I feel like you'll have some changes and things will start to happen because I feel like you've got your life purpose coming into play. I feel like you've got some other stuff coming into play. So just keep the relationship how you feel. Don't say anything for the moment. Don't say anything. Just keep it business-like for the moment and then allow yourself the possibility. Okay. Does that help? I think for the moment, just keep the relationship or how you feel quiet. Just keep things really businesslike and let things will unfold naturally. Okay. Okay, has the Capricorn been thinking about me? Let's do Supernatural Tarot. So, Jasmine, I hope that helped. Okay, Kay, has the Capricorn been thinking about me? Has the Capricorn been thinking about you? Let's have a look. Okay. You'll find too with the readings that you can come back and re-listen to them, which is why I've actually put the names up today, so you can actually go back. Won't be so confusing to go back and listen to your message if you want to go back and re-listen once it's been uploaded. Okay, so Kay, has the Capricorn been thinking about you? What have we got here? Here we've got 5 of Bones, so there is some conflict going on with the thought. The potential, the new love. So there is that thought. There is a thought of love, okay, and the knowledge that comes from the past. So I do feel as though, yes, he's been thinking about you, but there is some conflict about his thoughts. Okay? I do feel as though there's some conflicts. There's definitely that love coming in, so I definitely feel like he's thinking about you. He's inspired by you. But there's conflict. There's definitely a misfortune. There is a sense of, I think he might be dealing with some past energies, some past thoughts about relationships. And so, yes, he's been thinking about you, but he's conflicted, and it could be to do with the past. So, yeah, I do feel like he's thinking about you, but there may be some conflicts in the past. Okay, who's next? Okay, next was Lunar Moon. Okay. You're welcome, Kay. What does Scorpio? Let's do Fairy Lights Tarot. Lunar Moon. Let's have a look. Don't forget, if you donate, please let me know. Please let Queen of Swords know so she can put you on the donation list so we don't miss you out. Ooh, okay. What a Scorpio. Just want to see if there's anything else. Okay. Okay, he wants you to look at things from a different angle. He wants you to look at things from a different perspective. Look at what you're sacrificing of yourself. What's chaining you to the past? What are your addictions? Oh, I'm actually getting a little bit of a sexual energy here too. Oh, don't know why that came through. And we're getting this sense of movement, intensity. I'm actually, with this 8 of Wands, okay, 8 of Wands and this Devil card, I'm getting a little bit of sexual energy here, a little bit of sexuality, a little bit of passion. I want to say a bit of passion, a bit of drive, motivation. So he's wanting you to look at things from a different perspective. Look at what you're sacrificing of yourself. But he's also, I'm feeling like a little bit of, So allowing you to actually have that sense of sensuality, sexuality, the sense of passion is coming through quite strongly here. So let's have a look at the New Zealand fairy. Let's do this of Aotearoa, the fairy oracle of the Putapere. Okay. So let's have a look. What else does Scorpio want you to know? Oh, about your psychic abilities, psychic connection. Okay. So in the Māori, this is pika pika, which means bat. And this is about your psychic abilities, your intuition, your connection, your spiritual connection. Okay, Tohurua, the whale. This to me is about travel, about movement, but I'm not talking about a physical travel. This is about a spiritual travel, spiritual journey. So very much about your spiritual journey together. And here you have Taya, the lance. Okay, lance. Now, remembering this in English makes it very difficult. So this one here is more about your sense of being receptive. Again, your receptivity. Or you're not in physical contact. No, it's a very spiritual connection. Again, reaching out, it's a very spiritual connection. So I'm getting a very much about a sense of being receptive to it. Okay, this seems really important for me to read out here. Okay, if you've drawn this card, the presence of Te indicates a situation can be addressed if you apply disciplined focus and careful attention. Indicates that things may not be what they seem and you'll need to be vigilant. It is time to focus on your receptivity while still maintaining a necessary balance. The solution may not be obvious and a receptive mind will bring clarity to the answers you seek. Force is not met with force, but rather with skill, timing, and careful attention. With the goal clearly in mind, you can get on with the business at hand without getting involved in anything unpleasant or that which is seeking to block or take you off target. Does that make sense? I feel like that just gives you a little bit more information. So I want to talk about the Queen of Swords. Good answer for Jasmine. Totally good. Okay, so Lunar Moon. Let's just have a little bit look-see here. Okay, traditional Maori law for the tohura, the whale. Great double-hulled seafaring canoes known as wakahorora were built to travel long distances and traverse uncharted territory. These waka were often captained by very powerful tohunga Maori priests who used their special skills and knowledge to navigate across huge distances of ocean. Tohunga of this stature have perfected the ability to be totally present in the moment. Ah, that's what came about. Okay, it's about being present in the moment. Okay, while their spirit travelled on ahead of the waka, guiding and alerting the tohunga to anything directly pertaining to their journey. Oh, so it's about being to be totally present in the moment while your spirit travels, not your physical body, your spirit. Okay, talking about your spirit travels ahead of the journey of your body and alert to anything that directly pertains to your journey. So it's really about trusting in your spirit, trusting in yourself. Okay, so does that make sense? So I feel like he's very passionate, but he's addictive. It can be addictive too. This just when you said this about his feelings towards you, I feel like he's addictive. And yes, there's movement towards you. Okay, I definitely feel like he's trying to move towards you. He's trying to do this, but I feel like you need to sort of be in the moment and just allow your spirit to ask for clarity. Connect with your but I also get a sense of you needing to trust in your own psychic abilities, your own intuition, your own abilities, and being able to let your body, your mind, your spiritual mind, to be able to get the clarity that you actually need. And you need to trust in that without over analyzing it, without letting your mental thoughts over analyze the situation. Just trust in those messages that are coming in from spirit. Okay. Okay, Luna, does that make sense with that? Are opening more and more. You need to trust in your own abilities. Okay. Need to trust in. Okay. So that makes sense. Whew. Okay. Oh, for more information. Oh, wow. More information for Luna. Queen of Swords, you're so sweet. Oh my God. Okay. Let's do a bit more for Luna Moon. Okay, Luna Moon, let's get you a little bit more information. Let's get you, I think we're just going to go with the, I think we're going to do Muriel. We'll do a bit more. So do you have another question, Luna? Let's do a little bit more about his feelings. Luna, do you have anything more you want to add to that question? Because she donated, I'm just going to do that there. I don't know if you've got anything else you want to add to that, but I'll just check to see if we can do a little bit more about his feelings. Oh, she's written it up a few times. Queen of Swords. You've written it up a few times. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so let's do a little bit more for Luna Moon in regards to feelings. Okay, so I'm just, I know there's a few cards here. I know it feels like there's a lot of cards here, but I just feel like there's just got to be a few messages coming through in regards to his feelings. Okay. Oh, Bart, Xavier, Cleo, welcome everyone. Sorry I've been so busy with the readings that I haven't said hello to everybody. I'm really sorry. So let's leave those there. Let's look at this here. Moderation. Okay, be careful about being in his emotion. Okay, his emotions, moderation. His emotion seems to be definitely there. He definitely cares for you. And it's like a long time. I feel like it's a lot of courage for him, but I feel like I'm getting endurance here. So I'm getting a long time. I'm getting that this relationship is it's in moderation. It's not an excess in any type of energy. It's very, the thought of love Seems really important. It's like open the lid to love. The birth of love. Okay, and if this is endurance, this is a long time. A long time. And it feels like 8 of Cups to me. In this case, is that he's walking towards it. He's walking towards love. He's like leaving behind everything else, and he keeps walking towards the situation. Oh, Jasmine, thank you. Thank you for donating. Appreciate that. Okay, but he's feeling a little defeated. He's feeling like he's in a no-win situation with you. He's feeling like he's in a no situation. He keeps walking towards you, but he keeps feeling like he's in a no-win situation, Luna. Okay, so he's definitely moving towards you. Okay, but he feels like he's in a no-win situation. He feels like he can't win with you. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, I'm getting things that need to end here. I'm getting things that there's a block to him actually ending things with you. I feel like he doesn't feel like he has the opportunity. He doesn't feel like he has the opportunity in this case. He's feeling, I want to say poor to the situation, but I don't mean, I just feel like it's, how do we explain that? Poor in love. It just feels like he doesn't, or poor in the relationship. He just doesn't feel like he can offer you anything. He doesn't feel like he can offer you anything in the situation. He's feeling very poor, but there is this love. There is this relationship, this passion, and there's some choices to make. Interesting, Luna. I just feel like he feels like he doesn't have anything to offer you, but there is this passion. He has this desire for you. Okay. It's about trying to find a sense of equilibrium. And there's a worry. I get him a worry about consequences of actions taken. And that could be related to the past. So he's worried about his the consequences of his actions that he took, is what I'm getting there. It's very much about the direction that was taken. I'm getting very much this is very much past energy. And he saw you as somebody that that would be fruitful for his journey, or could be a bounty and an abundance. But I felt like that he consequences of his actions, with the direction that he took. But he saw you as being very bountiful. He always thinks that he has not a lot to offer. That's what's holding you back. Interesting. Okay, I feel it's really about the direction he took. And I get a sense of like, he felt that you cared, like you cared for him without caring for yourself as well. That you were so busy caring for him that you didn't care for you. I don't know what. He felt like he didn't deserve that. It's just his own personal journey. It's something that he has to deal with. It's his own stuff. So let's have a look at what cards we get here. What messages do we get? Karma will serve what you deserve. So it's about deserving it. It's about feeling like you deserve it. Smoke does not always signal fire. Oh, that's something to really think about here. Here we have the sense of karma will serve you what you deserve, and smoke does not always signal fire. Let's have a look. Let's get a little bit of okay, why does he not feel? I feel like he has his own reasons. It's interesting because it's like a personal reason. You asked what was his reason. I got that. Why does he feel like that? Why does he? And it feels like Howlet. Let's have a look and see what it says for him. This is what's his reason. You know, why does he feel like that? It's his own reason. He's got his own personal, I think it's to do with his past life, his own past childhood. Let's see if the Howlet has a little bit of information here. Okay, let's read this. It's got third eye, so it's about his own truth, really, his own perspective about it. And what messages it's like in his past, his childhood, he's always been spoken down to. So he feels like he's unworthy. He's unworthy. Wow, it's interesting. Because his own reason guides him, his own perspective and what he's feeling. So he's feeling like it's his own personal truth. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Okay. He's got a lot of childhood wounds. Yeah, he's got his own personal stuff. So it's about being there until he deals with it, Luna. Until he actually deals with it, it feels like until he actually deals with it, I just don't feel he's going to be very stuck and very toxic within that toxic relationship. So he's got to deal with it. Okay. So hopefully with the readings, come back and re-listen if you need to. But whew, who's next? Jasmine's. Okay, what's Jasmine's questions? Oh, donated. Okay, cool. Questions. Let's have a look here. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Welcome. Oh, what was that? That just flickered then. Hope that's okay. It's been 2 hours. Wow. Okay. So, Jasmine, she's got 2. I just need 2 questions, Jasmine. Not sure what your questions are. Jasmine is around, but I'm just not sure. I hope I'm not flickering. Just not sure what Jasmine's questions are. If you've got them. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Jasmine's questions. Okay, Jasmine's questions. I'm just waiting for Jasmine's questions. Jasmine, you won't miss out if I just do. I am waiting for Jasmine's 2 questions. Jasmine, just waiting. And we've got MD. MD, okay, we'll just do MD's question here, and I'll do Jasmine's after. Just like me, I get word sounds. I happen to read people. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Has M, who went to school with me and now is a visitor at my workplace, developed feelings for me? I'm getting breadcrumbs and mixed signals. Oh, interesting. Let's do the New Zealand Naturally tarot. I will do Jasmine's when she types in her questions. Yeah, she may have stepped away for a moment. No worries. I'm here for a while. Okay. Oh, okay, MD. Let's have a look. First card is Ten of Peaks. Okay, so we've got some. I feel like you're being stabbed in the back. It definitely feels like there are opportunities, but you're getting. Yeah, I can understand the mix. Oh. Okay, here we get doom and gloom. We get the sense of walls crumbling. Okay, I get barriers breaking down, enlightenment, new understandings coming through. It's definitely a new beginning coming in. Okay, so okay, so are we doing MD as demoted? So I'm just okay. So I'm a little confused here. So I'm not quite sure how many cards. I didn't check the donation, so I wasn't sure where we had here MD as being on the free list or on the. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm not quite sure where we're at. Free list, MD, cool. I was just a little confused. I just felt like there was just one more card coming in, and I'm just like, what? I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to do another one here because I just feel like there's just a little bit more information here. So I just feel like, yes, you're getting, there are opportunities to this, but it feels like being stabbed in the back for some reason. I'm just getting the sense of, just the words came through. It sounds like the things are a bit shaky, a bit wobbly, but it does bring a sense of new beginnings here. And it's interesting because I did get the sense of contract. I did get like a marriage, like a commitment. So I am sort of getting a sense of, yeah, it definitely feels like they develop feelings, but they're confusing themselves. Okay, MD, I definitely feel as though they have developed feelings for you, but I think there's a sense of confusing themselves. So I think that's why it feels very wobbly, very shaky, because I feel like they're in a strange feeling. It's definitely new beginnings, new adventures, a possibility for some laughter, some fun, some free spirit, but I am getting a sense of confusion. With this 10 of, I feel like things are ending and new beginnings, but the sense of being stabbed in the back keeps getting to me. So maybe they're saying things that they don't really mean. So maybe there's a sense of being like, yes, they're being, the feelings for you, but they're being a little bit unkind. Whoa, that flew out. You didn't see that there. Actually flipped out of the deck. Actually flipped out. So what I've got here is committed to participating in the success of those around me. I was like they're trying to fit in. So they don't really want to say how they feel. Let the kestrel, I analyze the situation and use quick thinking to assure. Yeah. So I'm getting a feeling like they are wanting to, they are developing feelings for you, but they want to fit into the workplace and they're not sure if it's there. All they need is within them. I'm unstoppable force of nature. Nothing is unachievable for me. I can do a separate video for Jasmine. She can come back and have a look at. I can do Jasmine's reading at any time. I've got once I get a question though. Just need a question. Maybe she'll email. Maybe Jasmine can email me if she gets a chance, and I can do a private reading for her. So anyway, what we have here is like a sense of they're trying to fit in. Okay, MD, I feel like M, who went to school with you, is now a visitor at your workplace, has developed feelings, and they're trying to sort of fit in, which is why you're getting mixed signals. So that's an interesting message there. I just feel like they're just trying to fit into the workplace, just trying not to sort of show who they are too much, and that's why you're sort of getting mixed feelings. It's definitely a feelings for you, but they're trying to also fit in at work, and they might think it might not be appropriate for them to show how they feel with work, because there can sometimes be that whole, you know, not having relationships with work space. Okay, so here we've got next is Amira. Okay, oh okay, I got you. Oh, I did see that. That was yesterday, right? Okay, so you want to have another look at this. You're welcome, MD. You're welcome. Oh, work client relationship. Okay, place at the casino you work at. Okay, that's what most probably why you might not think it's appropriate. Okay. Will I get teach by using sublimals for my desired face, body, and hair fully, and use that drink I saw on the TikTok up into my video? Jasmine, I'll do yours shortly. Okay, Amara. I thought you might have been busy. No big deal. Just need your questions, Jasmine. If you can just type up your questions. Will I get attention by using sublimals for my desired face, body, and hair? Will you get attention? Okay, it's going to be a long journey. Yeah, just type up your questions, hun. Jasmine, just type up your questions. That'd be great. Okay, interesting. The tower's coming up quite a lot today. So it really is about breaking down barriers. So it's going to be a slow journey, breaking down barriers to get the understanding that you need to create. This is similar cards again. Okay, Amara, I definitely feel as though you've got to break down the barriers. Okay, so there's going to be some barriers that you're going to break down to get the attention that you need to create this new beginning. Okay, and it's going to be a long journey. It's not going to be quick. It's going to be very slow. It's going to take a lot of work. It is going to take a lot of work to achieve that result. Okay, so it's going to cause a little bit of an upheaval because it is going to be a bit of, it feels like it's going to be like an uphill battle to the situation. It is an uphill battle to it. It's going to need a lot of discretion, be sort of behind the scenes, a lot of behind the scenes work is what I'm getting here. And it's going to take a lot of changes, a lot of transformations. Cool. Yep. So it's going to be there, but it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of I just feel like it's going to take a lot of work to do it, but you can do it. It'll happen, but it is going to take a lot of work for people to just yeah, cool. It's going to take a lot of changes. It's going to be a slow journey, but it is going to work. It's possibility. It's going to be there. It's definitely there. Yes, you'll get attention. Yes, it will be there. Okay, Jasmine, just waiting for Jasmine's post. So I just got to fly the fly spray. Just get a few fly sprays going on in there. Let's just throw in it and some incense. Which one am I doing? Immortal Flight. Thanks, Ashley. Hi. Oh, interesting question. So I just have to get rid of those flies. Okay, just break that off. You've not been on for over 2 hours? Okay, so I've been working today for sure. Right, Jasmine. Let's go Santa Muerte Tarot with Santa Muerte Oracle. Okay. So your first question is about my project you call Statton's Return. I've been looking for a guitarist and a producer. Oh. Oh, so is that part of the question, or is this part, or is this it? Oh, would they be able to help me with this music I'm trying to produce? Okay. Okay, let's have a look. See here. Just oh. Oh, okay. Right, okay. No, nobody's been skipped over. Everybody's going to get their questions. It's just I'm doing the donation ones first. Those are being donated. No one's been skipped over. I'm just doing. I actually feel the power of love. Oh, actually, just stop. I just got to grab. Hi, Johnny. Sorry, I just got to grab another deck. Whew. Okay, let's have a look. First things first. Four of Swords and Five of Wands. Okay, so we've got conflicts and battles coming in. So you need to take some time out. Okay, there's going to be some conflicts. Okay. There could be some conflicts. Okay, so you need to take a breath. You might need to do some reflection, do some contemplation. Okay, there could be some battles, some conflicts. I just feel like there could be some disagreements. Okay, could be some disagreements within the process. So you might take some time for a moment, take a breath. Could be a shift, a move to something. Because things are going to happen quite quick. I feel like there's going to be swift movement. Things are going to happen quite quickly, Jasmine. So I feel like things are going to happen quite quickly. So you need to deal with the conflicts, the disagreements. I feel like you need to get, I'm just getting like you need to get contract down to a T. Make sure all the, everybody's in agreement. Everyone's on the same page. Okay, Jasmine. Super important. Here I'm getting the sense of being you need to be in control. You need to be the boss of the situation. You need to sort of lay out the plans, lay out the ideas, lay out what needs to be done, what's expected. Okay, because I feel like you need to make sure all tasks are complete, the preparation list. Okay, I feel like all the tasks need to be completed. Okay, it's like the preparation list, like each task needs to be done individually. Everybody needs to do their part. So that's why I feel like the contract needs to be put in place. Okay. Oh, we've got the sense of shaky, wobbly. I keep getting this thing about being shaky and wobbly. I feel like you need to get the contract. I feel like it's might need to rebuild, but I feel like and taking a leap of faith in the situation. But I do feel like there's going to be walls or barriers broken down to the situation. So you need to choose wisely. You need to make some wise decisions. I feel like you've got a lot of options available to you. So it's about rebuilding what you want or building what you want to happen. So I feel like you need to make sure that the contract's in place, that you're on the same page, that everything is nailed down, so to speak, is what I'm getting here, nailed down. Okay, Jasmine, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of transformations, a lot of changes to the music. Okay, there could be some changes to the music, or they're trying to change the music, they're trying to change things. So you might have to put your emotions aside. Put your emotions aside. Okay, don't let your emotions wind you up, if you know what I mean. Don't get too emotionally attached to it. You might need to be a little bit flexible to the situation. So let's have a look here. Ooh. Okay, straight away I'm getting this sense here. I've got the sense of perseverance, to keep going, to not give up in some way. Facing your shadow, I'm getting your shadow self here. Maybe looking deep within you. I don't put my own people into place. Yeah, get that. Okay, this one here. Cool, as I'm just getting a little bit of a, where are we? Lost something. That's weird. Okay, it's really about using your own, I want to say, when I'm looking at this image here, I feel like there's a tunnel. It's a long journey ahead of you. And it feels like you're joining hands with those around you. So yeah, it's about putting people into place that you trust, putting people into place that you trust. It's going to be a really important process. It's about trusting the people around you. So making sure that you've got everything, or you're on the same page, you're doing the same thing. Now let's have a look and see what Frida has. As you must serve everything you create, it's a good idea to do so with love and integrity. Okay, so it's about being honest with how you feel, honest with how you deal with people, you know, and doing what you say you'll do is part of the process as well. So that can be really important. So they're going to help you with the music if you do all these things in play. I feel like, yes, it could happen, but you have to put these steps in. Jasmine. So that's really important. Does that make sense? I feel like it could happen, but you have to put all these steps into place. It's quite a big reading there. And I feel like I've lost. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Whoa, oh. I just want to read something here because I feel like it's important. Sorry, I was just looking for something here. And that's number 20. When I talked about your, approach your work and your actions in a state of socialness and solidarity. Perhaps starting with collaborations with those you trust. Exactly what I was saying. Okay, Jasmine, you've got a second question. What was your second question? Woo. That was interesting. That's what I want to talk about, trusting, putting those in you trust. Just confirmation. Okay, your second job. It's interesting. Your second question is about your job that you now have. I don't want it to do this forever. I want to make the bulk of my money in art. Will I be at my job long term? Will you be at your job long term? Don't tell everybody what you're doing. Queen of Swords, so true. Okay, let's have a look. And I'm just going to have a bit of a shift. I'm just told. So I just need to do Tarot of Cleopatra. That's awesome. See, these things come through. Okay, Power of Love for some reason. Okay. Will I be a job long term? Okay, will I be at my job long term? Interesting. It's to one side. Okay, I can see what's going to happen here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we've got that there. Okay. will go down there, and this will go with this. Okay. Just I'm told sometimes I just get led. Right. Okay, so let's put this one. I'm just putting this to the here now. You can't see it, but I'm putting it here. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. I'm getting hungry. It's lunch, way past my lunch. It's 1:15 here on a Wednesday afternoon, by the way, here in New Zealand. For those that don't know that I'm actually in New Zealand. Okay, so let's begin this journey. Will I be at my job long term? Let's have a look. Will you be at your job long term? Straight away, let's have a look. Ooh, moving ahead. Feels like you're moving quite quickly. Feels like you've got the enthusiasm and the drive. Okay, but there's a sense of moving ahead. Feel like there's going to be new opportunities for you. Here I've got the, just so that you know what cards I'm using, I've got Knight of Wands here. Well, sorry, Knave of Wands. You've got the enthusiasm and the drive, but yet not all the experience you need. So you've got Knave of Wands here. You've got 8 of Wands with movement and 10 of Swords with an ending. So it tells me that you're not going to be at your job for long term. It does feel like you're going to be leaving your job. It does feel like there's an ending to your job. It's going to be challenges, though. There are going to be some challenges to leaving. But I don't feel like you're going to be at your job long term. I do feel like you're going to be moving ahead. I do feel like you've got the still some stuff that you need to learn or need to gather, knowledge that you need to gather before you can move ahead. But you've definitely got the motivation and the drive to move, but you just don't yet have the experience. But I do feel like you are going to move. This definitely feels like there's going to be some movement, and I know you want to do it quickly, but I feel like you need to end some things first because there's some challenges to moving ahead. Okay. So I do feel like you're going to be leaving. Okay, let's have a look here. Here we have the Knave of Swords. So you need to look at the facts, the truth of the situation, okay? Look at the facts and the truth of what's actually going on for you. I do feel like you're giving, or you're being given something. You're going to be given an opportunity that's unconditional. Okay, I feel like you're going to be given something that's unconditional. Don't feel as though you're being defeated, though. Be careful. I feel like you're going to have a little bit of doubt. I feel like doubt's going to creep in. Okay, you're going to have doubt that's going to creep in. But it's going to ask that you have a sense of renewal, a renew of energy, a rebirthing. So I definitely feel as though the doubt will creep in, but you're going to be able to overcome that. You need money to leave. It's not always about the money. It's about putting aside. So I think for the meantime, put aside, I just got here, put aside some money for, put away a few dollars each week. Even if you put $5 away a week, surprising how quickly that adds up. Okay, so let's have a look here. Here we've got 3 of Swords. Okay, so you're going to be feeling with some heartbreak. There is going to be some disappointments and heartbreaks and things like that, but you're going to be asked to look at things from a different perspective. What are you sacrificing of yourself? Okay, what do you need to sacrifice? Are there some things that you need to sacrifice in order to move on, to do what you want to do? Okay. Oh, silent wisdom. So there's a sense of knowledge or wisdom coming through for you. Okay, so what do you actually need to do? What do you actually need to look at? What options do you need to look at to be able to move ahead? It cannot always be about the money, otherwise you'll never do it. If it's about the money, you'll never do it. Okay, so you need to find another reason, it's just an excuse. It's just an excuse to not do what you want to do. Okay, you need to find other options, other viewpoints. What do you need to sacrifice so that you can do what you need to do for you? Okay, sometimes money can be just an excuse. Ooh, here you got some news coming. Okay, Knight of Chalices has got some news coming. Wealth and abundance, prosperity. Okay, opportunities arising. So taking those opportunities and running with them. Okay, enlightenment, understanding. So the possibilities are there, but it's just whether you want to grab them or not, or whether you're just going to keep making excuses. Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Okay, so it feels like you've got people that are offering you stuff, they're cooperating with you, they're providing you the opportunities to achieve what you want. Are you noticing the signs? Are you noticing the gifts that you're given, Jasmine? Are you noticing the people that are cooperating with you, are cooperating with your universal, you know, your dream, your universal dream? People who have been brought into your life to show you these things, to give you the opportunity. Are you listening to the universe? Oh, interesting reading. Oh, that was really interesting. Yeah, very much so. Opportunities arising. People who are coming into your life saying to you, come on, get on with it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So there's some things to think about, Jasmine. Lots of things to think about. Are you ready? Are you ready to fly? Fly high. Okay. Just telling you to do the damn thing. Okay, Queen of Swords, who's next? Where are we? Any more donations, or are we all on free list here? Okay, we're on free list, I think, by the looks of it. Okay, so free list. Who's next? Who's next? Queen of Swords. Where are we at? Oh wow. Let's do the last few free lists. Okay, let's do. We're ending soon. Okay, not just yet, but we're ending soon, just so that we can get a bit of a, like, I've been on for 2.5 hours. So next is Taylor with her question of, why did Christian reach out to me? Why did Christian reach out to me? Let's have a look-see here. Let's do, now I'm actually going to, sorry, I'm just going to change something here. I just got the rider weight. I know it's a bit of a grunge, bit of a different. Okay, keep doing this. I have these ideas about what decks I'm going to use, and bloody hell, excuse the language. Let's go this way. Taylor, why did Christian reach out to me? Let's have a look. Card just flew out. Sorry, I just had to bend down and pick it up. Oh, trying to find a sense of inner peace within oneself. He's trying to find, he's at a bit of a crossroads, and he's just trying to find a sense of, he's trying to find answers to the situation. He's hoping for more. Wow. And a reason to celebrate, wanting to be with like-minded people. Okay, so he's feeling like he's a bit of a crossroads, though. He sort of wants a bit of a, he's hopeful. He's hoping for something more, and he's hoping to celebrate something for them, you know, be with like-minded souls. Maybe he feels like you're connected in some way, that there's a connection between your spiritual connection. It feels like you're part of a group, part of a community, maybe in some way. It's interesting. Diagnosis with an ecstasy there. A passion. Maybe he's attracted to you. Maybe he's feeling very protective of you as well. Maybe notices your skills and your abilities and what your talents. So what an interesting combination of cards there. You feel like that whole sense of he's feeling a bit of a crossroads here, but he's attracted to you. He feels very hopeful. He feels like you've got a connection of some sort, and it feels very passionate, which is interesting. Feels very protected towards you in some way, and he notices your skills and your abilities. That's why Christian reached out to you. Interesting indeed. So I've applied for a new job and want to know if you'll be contacted for it. Okay, let's do this. Oh, tells you forward ahead. Wow, definitely feels so giving unconditionally to it. So I definitely feel like you've been definitely feels like you'll be contracted for it. But you might feel there's a light at the, oh no, I just got the words light at the end of the tunnel. So it tells me that it feels like you'll be contacted for it. Whether you take it or not is totally up to you. You've got to decide whether you're dedicated to this job, whether it's really what you want. Okay, you've got to know whether you've got to then decide whether it's really what you want. I feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It does feel like you'll be contacted, but then it's up to you whether you're going to be dedicated to it, whether it's what you really want, which is really important. Feels like there could be some battles in the job situation as well. Could be some job, even though you might feel it's perfect for you. Okay, here I've got the sense of war, there's battles. Okay. Yeah, sometimes with the readings, you might have to go back and re-listen to them, and yeah, re-listen to them. But yeah, ask a question. Yeah, ask a question. Okay, so definitely feel as though, yes, you'll be contacted for the job, but whether you want it is totally up to you. I feel like there might be some conflict, some battles within it, even though it may feel as though it could be the perfect job for you. There may be some battles there. So yeah, totally up to you whether you want to be dedicated to it, whether it's what you truly want, but yes, you'll be contacted for it. Okay, Queen of Swords, what question did you have in regards to this reading? Because my brain is like kerfuddled, but we'll see. Oh, you're being nosy? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what I get. Okay. Ask away then. You're being nosy. I like that. You're funny. Okay. What's the question? Don't know if anybody else had any more. We're ending soon. I mean, I've been on for nearly 3 hours, guys. 2 hours and 45 minutes I have been on. So I really need to call it quits for today. Does you wanted to end thing with Luna? Oh, is he still in love with Luna? Does he want to end things with Luna? Is he still in love with Luna? Okay. Does he want to end things with Luna? Let's have a look. Does he want to end things with Luna first? Let's have a quick skizzy. Okay. I feel like he's rushing into a battle without a plan. I just got without a plan. He's rushing in without a plan. He just doesn't have all the information. I feel like he hasn't got all the information he needs. All the knowledge. I think he feels like it's a black and white situation in the direction that he moves in. He feels like it's a black and white situation. So is he still... So does he want to end thing with Luna? I feel like he's rushing in without any plan. He's trying to move into the direction. He's trying to, like, he might feel like that's the way it's supposed to be. He's supposed to end things. And is he still in love? Let's have a look. Is he still in love? Let's have a quick look. What do we need to know? There's definitely a moderation of feelings. It's not feeling too excessive. Missing the bigger picture. Dissatisfied. He's dissatisfied with his life, but yet feels a wealth of abundance. So he's dissatisfied with his life. We get some feelings here, we get some emotions, trying to bring them all together. Trying to bring his emotions together, satisfied with life, and yet he's got this sense of coming together. Oh, you're nosy, Parker. Who is toxic? Okay, is Luna toxic? Or the ex-wife? Okay. Whew, some spray paint I can smell. So nosy. Okay, let's have a look. Enlightenment, strength, taking time out. So here we got Page of Cups, feeling out of alignment, feeling like a fish out of water. Needs a sense of courage or inner strength to deal with Luna. Sorry, I'm going to have to shut that door 1 second. Got a lot of spray coming in. It's a bit strong. Okay. So taking time out. So I feel like he wants to take some time out with Luna. Okay, now the ex-wife. Ex-wife, let's have a look. Trying to be in control. Feels like he's a provider. Okay, this is the ex-wife. Okay, I feel like he wants to be in control. He wants to be the provider with the ex-wife. Okay, path doesn't always lead you on the right path. I'm sort of getting here that it's a sense of being toxicity. I'm actually feeling like he's more toxic with the ex-wife. Secrets, there are secrets, hidden secrets that are not being revealed at the moment. I'm feeling very toxic. I actually takes a lot of, okay, I'm looking at this as an overall picture here, and I'm looking at these as an overall, and I'm looking at both of them, and I'm getting more of a toxicity with the wife, with the ex-wife, or with the wife, right? With the ex-wife. More toxic with her. Yep, she's very toxic. Oh, why isn't Luna in communication? Okay. What's going on? What happened? Okay. So there's a sense of, I actually think it takes a lot of courage for him, a lot of courage to bring himself into alignment, take some time out for Luna. I feel like he has to take time out from his ex for Luna. Oh, you're here now? Okay, cool. Okay. Is he still married to her? Let's have a look. Or has he filed for divorce? What's the relationship between him and his wife? Support. Bit of a player. Trying to be romantic. Okay, I got here. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, recognize. I'm feeling like he's playing the game. Luna, why am I getting that he's playing the game in this one? Why did put you was married and going through divorce? He's going through. Oh, with the not in communication. Okay. I feel like he's being a bit of a player. Oh, more I dive into this, the more I'm getting a bit of a player. He's trying to be, it's like he's trying to be romantic with you, but he's a bit of a player. No, he's not a player. He's playing games with somebody. I feel like he's playing games. This King of Wands is, I'm feeling like he's a bit of, and I've got the Knight of Cups here. He's playing games with somebody. So I wonder if maybe it's with her. Not with you, but with her. Maybe he's just trying to keep things pleasant with her. I just get the sense of playing games, but I'm just not quite sure. But maybe not with you. Games with the ex-wife could be. But romantic with you. That's what it could be. He could be romantic with you. Ah, that's what I keep getting. Placating her. Keep getting like he's placating her. He's trying to keep her happy because he doesn't want to lose his kids. Okay, now that makes sense. Yeah, that makes total sense. Queen of, yeah, okay. Lunar Moon, okay, yeah, totally. Queen of Swords, get that. He's playing games with her. He's trying to keep her placated. She's toxic. That's where he gets the blackmail. So right. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, get that. No, he doesn't want, yeah. That totally makes sense with, it takes a lot for him, a lot of courage, a lot of endurance to take time out for you, to get into alignment with you. And he's trying to be romantic with you because of her. So we're talking about leaving. Oh, you want me to use my timing cards again, don't you? Now, what did I do with them? Did I put them away yesterday? Oh, I should know. Timing cards. Yeah, I can understand. Oh, I've been out with a guy like that, with an ex. Like, oh my God, so hard. She's always toxic. Yeah, and took always out. Yeah, can understand that. Okay, when? Oh my God, Queen of Swords, you're so right. Process. Okay, I'm starting to make sense. See, I get these cards and I've got no idea what they actually mean. Whoa, okay. 8, 6, and 5 makes sense. Okay, so what's 5 and 6 is 11. 11 and 8. It's 19, right? 19th of something. 19th. What am I getting 19 for? So I got 5, 6, and 8, and I added them together, which makes 19, right? So it must be within 19 days, 19, I don't know, something about the 19th. It could be the 19th of next month. Let's see what the messages are. Oh, wounds need to be healed, okay, for harvesting. Okay, once the wounds are healed, then they can be, release the power of your heart. That's interesting. Yeah, I did this for you. I know. So when's he coming? I've got the 19th. Okay, whether it's the 19th of next month, 19 days, 19th, somewhere about the 19th. But anyway, but this is the message I got, that the wounds need to be healed first. There's some wounds that need to be healed. So he needs to deal with his ex. He needs to, they need to come to some sort of understanding. Might be some things that you need to really deal with that. Need to release the power of the heart and harvest the crop. So need to bring things into fruition. So there are some things that need to be let go of. Okay. Without going into details about who's whose. No one's going to see them. Okay, so you'll be right. Okay. Oh. Well, I hope that answers some questions. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to have to end it because it is late. Is there any? I don't know who's here. So I can't believe the time. I've been on for nearly 3 hours, guys. So come back tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've been here for 3 hours. I really need to say cheerio. Love you guys. Thank you for being with me. Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow for readings on normally 3 hours previous. So whatever the time is for you now, minus 3 hours. Yes, I better go and eat. Take care, guys. It's now nearly 2 p.m. here on a Wednesday afternoon. So guys, thanks for the support. Thanks for the donations. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks for the payments. Certainly helps with bills and things. So thank you very, very much. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Luna Moon. You're welcome. Don't forget, once it's uploaded, once it's been released, you can go back and re-listen to your readings as well. And I'll be back. And don't forget, if you want to book a private reading with me, you want a private reading, or you want to for donations or anything like that, do please check this. Yep. So whatever time it is now, minus 3 hours, and I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. 1:43 p.m. Wednesday afternoon here in New Zealand. Okay, so take care, guys. Take care indeed.